right at the break concerning Turkey accepting Hamas members as citizens of that country.
Right. Yeah, Erdogan has actually invited, there are about 12 very high-ranking Hamas officials. Some of these have been said to be part of assassination attempts, even against the mayor of Jerusalem and other political dignitaries in the country of Israel. So he has created passports and is offering citizenship for these individuals to come and reside in Turkey. The head of the Hamas, a fellow by the name of Hania, is actually visiting with them right now, or concluding his visit with Turkey. Turkey has built an alliance, interestingly enough, as many know, with other nations that seem to be opposed to Western thinking. And part of that would be his affiliation developing with Iran. Also, we got to keep in mind, Turkey at one time was the seat of the Islamic Caliphate, or leadership, for many years, hundreds of years, known as the Ottoman Empire. And I think it's been in the desire of Erdogan, as I have read by others that are more familiar, that his desire to see that caliphate begin again, where Turkey would have that leadership role in the Middle East and throughout the Islamic world. So these alliances, and now the alliance of Hamas, and Hamas has been aligned with Hezbollah, which is an organization, of course, that's out of Iran, called the Party of Allah, which has been predominantly in Lebanon. Their cache of weapons, for example, that we saw, fertilizer, which was to be used to make weapons and bombs, blew up in Lebanon just a couple weeks ago. Recently, they found another 4.5 tons of material that was for bomb making as well. So we see there is a longer-term goal of committing acts of terrorism in Europe and other parts of the Middle East. And now with this relationship seemingly coming out of intelligence, Turkey's denying it, but seemingly from intelligence showing Turkey's relationship with Hamas seems to indicate, are they going to be partaking through the sponsorship of these terrorist organizations? Just, I think it was yesterday, it was revealed that the president of France had a discussion with leadership of the Hezbollah regarding things in Lebanon. There's a lot of things happening, Ms. Francis, that we're seeing. Josh and I have discussed it on Insight, where you have two alliances in the world. You have the Western alliance to the Sunni nations, and then you have the Eastern alliances to the Shia nations. And then, ironically, you have Turkey up here, which, by the way, is very well seen in Bible prophecy. You can't escape the great country of Turkey, formerly Anatolia. This is where the 7 churches that are talked about in the book of Revelation come from, is Turkey. This is where Harriet Livermore spoke, I believe, the great prophecy from that particular country while she was traveling to Israel about the plight of America in 1820, 1822, predicting the civil war that would come as a result of slavery. God prepared this nation for the things that he was going to do. That's why we see his divine and provident hand in America and the eradication of slavery. But I do think there's Turkey is showing their true colors with the affiliation with providing a place for Hamas to have. And Turkey's also very strong in that Israel should have peace with the Palestinians by giving the Palestinians their nation. So it's a big play here.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to read another question that's totally